It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
So this guy had asked me on a date and I had said no. I should have stuck to my gut. Let's do my makeup routine together whilst I tell you about the worst date I ever had. I low-key still have PTSD from this. I've not been able to go to the restaurant that this happened at since the day it happened. I'm traumatized. I believe this was 2018. Either 2017 or 2018. He asked me on a date again. I think the second or third time I agreed to go on a date with him. I don't know what made me agree to this, but I kind of just felt like, you know what, you just never know unless you try. The guy says, we're going on a date, get ready, I'm gonna take you to Duck and Waffle. I say, okay, fine. The day has come for the date and I've gotten queue. I'm just waiting for him to pick me up. He comes to pick me up and he's late. Red flag number one. I really should have just gone to bed at that point. By the way, this was a really late date night. It was like around 11. So he's come to pick me up. Everything's cute. He's a little bit of a gentleman. I was like, okay, yeah, this may be nice actually. Maybe it's good that I changed my mind. Wrong. He drives us to Duck and Waffle to have our very late dinner. We get there, it's super cute. We get seated. I would say the first half of the date was actually really nice. We got to talking, getting to know each other better. I thought it was kind of interesting. I think there were a couple things that we both enjoyed. So we eat a 3-course meal and then it gets to the end when we need to pay. Before I go further, to be fair to this guy, there was something going on with the banks. It was just how he handled this situation that just made me want to crawl under a rock and die. They bought our bill. His card isn't working. Then he says, okay, he's going to transfer money over, which I said, all right, cool, no worries. The second card isn't working. This goes on for about 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just pay for it. Initially, he's like, no, I don't want you to do that. Let me try sort this out. We stay there again for another 15 minutes. The waiter comes and is standing there with the card machine, literally staring at us like, where's the money? At this point, the embarrassment level for me is a 2 out of 10. It's embarrassing, but I understand what's going on, if that makes sense. The waiter sees that we're scrambling and calls his manager. His manager comes over and says, hey guys, we have another couple with a reservation on this table, so we're gonna need you to pay and leave. We say, yep, totally understand. We're just trying to sort out something with the bank. We're not sure what's going on. At this point, I'm not asking for permission anymore. I'm going to my bank and I'm trying to move money across as well. What happens then? My card isn't working. Not because there's no money, but there's something actually wrong with the banks. The manager comes again and we tell him again, both our cards aren't working. We're not sure what's going on. Just give us a minute. I'm checking my account like I see this money is in there. So why is my card not working? And obviously he's doing the same thing. The manager comes over again. He's like, no, really guys, you need to leave and you need to pay. When this happens, I think this guy was thinking, nah, this guy doesn't know who I am. So this guy looks at the manager and says this. This is exactly what he said. Hey, yo, look here. See this watch? This is a 10K watch here. See this watch here? This is a 10K watch. Yeah. See that car out there, yeah? It's a 90K car. That's my car. I bought that outright. You get me? Guys, the floor should have opened up and swallowed me in that moment. Then the manager's like, yeah, you see that car, that Porsche over there? That's mine. I was like, why is there a pissing contest going on and why am I in the middle of it? This manager is obviously sending shots. He's like, that's my Porsche and guess what? I can pay for my bill. I almost lost it, guys. I was like, oh my God. The floor should open up now and take me. I will be good. I'll be fine if the floor opened up and took me right now. Jesus. I couldn't handle the embarrassment. Bear in mind, this is a packed night in Duck and Waffle. There are a lot of people here. As they said, the other people are waiting for their table. They're watching too. At this point, my embarrassment level is on 5. Then the manager says, my security is going to escort you down to the cash point so you can take out money. Is that all right? Guys, the world should have frozen over in that moment. Being escorted out of Duck and Waffle to go get cash from the cash point whilst everyone's looking at us. Do you know how embarrassing that is? At this point, my embarrassment level is on 9. I'm still looking at my accounts to see what's going on. I'm transferring over my savings at this rate because I'm like, Did a direct debit go out? Is that why it's not working on my card? Like, what the hell? We get to the cash point and we're not able to take out cash. Like, the machines aren't working. We went to 2 different machines. The security's escorting us to 2, and he had to walk us downstairs, walk through everyone. Everyone saw that we were being escorted out to go to a cash machine. Do you know how embarrassing that is? This guy starts flexing. See, I told you, it's not me, man. It's the banks, man. I'm like, you know what? Let's go back upstairs and see what we could do. I don't mind staying there till my card starts working to pay. The security guard escorts us back upstairs so that we can strike up some sort of deal. Then they bring out a document to say that we're gonna leave a possession of ours. What do you think this guy does again? This 10K watch. So my guy's in there talking about how great his watch is and how they should be careful with his watch because it's a 10K watch. Did you know how much it was? Because I don't know how much it was. So he's signing this document to say he's going to leave his watch here. They've essentially given him a timeline of when he can pay back and still be able to collect his watch. As this is all happening, I'm still going back into my account, and I just said to them, you know what, let me try one more time to see if my card works. So this guy goes to call the manager to say we want to try out another card again. I try my card again, lo and behold, it works. Jesus actually had my back in this moment. At this point, he's actually already given his watch and signed the documents and things like that. So he calls over the manager for another pissing contest for something he hadn't paid for. This guy's carrying around the receipt like, hey yo boss, look, you see, we paid the bill, run me my watch. This guy then starts waving his hand in the air like he just came out of prison. Like this. Whilst people are looking. We finally leave without being escorted out this time. The entire car ride back to my house, this guy's just talking and I'm just livid. I was just thinking, bro, the way you're never seeing me again, you're actively not going to impress me by talking about your 10K watch. I don't like you now. He drops me back home and all I'm thinking is, I pray to God this man sends me the money back. Because if he doesn't, not only would I have gone on the worst day ever, I would have paid for that day. No. Got home, went to have a shower to wash off the embarrassment, and then I went to sleep. I woke up to find that he had texted me and sent me back my money, thank God. In his message, he's like, oh, that was nice, we should do it again. Do what? You'll never see me again. Would you think I'm in my right senses to go on a date with you again?
Yeah.
Since then, when I've come across men that lead with their money, it's given me the ick instantly. Okay, so this is my beat. What do we think? Is she gorgeous? I think he is. I'll show you guys my outfit later.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back at the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog. Hey, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wizard Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Hit the link down below, HiveMindLabs.com, where you can unbig that back. Okay. Now, like I said, I think for the 100K giveaway, makeup, what y'all think? I'm tired of that makeup here. We got a line here, line here, line here, double line here. She got the spray. Did she pat, pat, pat? She put like 2 different colors right here. 2 different golds. You got had light brown and then gold. Okay. My sister is all different shades of bronze. Okay. Shout out to her. Anyway, let's get into it, dog. She should have made him sign that form that the restaurant made. I need my money back too. Give me that 10K watch. Okay. The hell you talking about? I remember I went on a date one time, man. It was kind of embarrassing, but now I think back, like hindsight, I should have just dipped. I should have just left and never came back. But I came back. Cause like I came there on a date, had a good time, was like laughing and joking, making her laugh. She was like, ha ha ha, PJ, you so funny. I said, yeah, I know. And so we had a good time, and I took her to a decent restaurant. I don't take Yeah, I don't go no expensive restaurants. We ain't doing all that. Not on no first date. Like Cheesecake Factory, you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle looking ass. But she I was like, you know what? I forgot my cash in my car. I'm gonna go get it. This is an accident. I don't usually do this, but for whatever reason, I left my cash in the car. I ain't running out on my date. Anyway, so I went to my car, and it was late too, so I could have easily just got up out of there. But so yeah, I came back. I paid for the dinner. I left a tip. But the reason why I say I shouldn't have paid is because I ended up seeing her on another date with another guy later on. And I was just like, oh, you little. Well, guess what? They not together no more. Ah! Anyway, I just love to see your failure happen. But, listen, if she knew that the guy, his bank card was not working, it wasn't his fault. I don't see him leading with his money. He wasn't leading with his money, but he was being flamboyant. You see that $90,000 car? Look, I got a $90,000 car, and it ain't fancy. It's just a truck. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I got $10,000. I don't have a $10,000 watch, but I got a good pricey watch. But at the same time, I think that's not leading with his money. That's just telling people, I got the money. I got the money. Okay? I ain't trying to just skip out on you. But y'all treat me like I'm a criminal. Y'all treat me like I'm finna steal from y'all. But I'm not finna steal from y'all. So what are we doing? So, I see where the offense would come in at. But she was kind of embarrassed. And that's where she come in at. And she don't want to be embarrassed no more. I think he could have... Look, when you put me in a situation like that, I ain't gonna pay, but I'm finna have fun. We ain't finna be fighting and bickering and stuff like that. Like, you not finna get the best of me. I'm finna make my date. Me and my date still finna have a good time. And that's where she was like, oh, he boasting. He not even trying to make sure that we straight. Like, he not trying to lighten up the mood or like, hey, try to make it easy. Like, hey, look, just don't always have to like, got a $10,000 car here. That's mine. Stuff like that, man. Stuff. But see, it's a lot of dudes out here that lead with money and don't lead with game. Like, that's what's wrong with a lot of these. What's wrong with a lot of these relationships out here is y'all women, y'all see a man leading with money and y'all think that's what it is. No. Find you a man that's gonna make you laugh. But that can still do it. But you thinking, oh, I need a provider, or I need a man that's gonna pay all my bills, or he can't have a kid, but he can take care of me and mine. Don't do that. That man will be whooping your ass in no time, okay? But just find you a good man that's just gonna, pour into you. That's all you need. You don't need a man that's gonna be, spending the bag. Because once he starts spending that bag, he feel like he owe you. And a lot of them dudes be cheating. They just be cheating for no reason. They just habitual cheaters. Anyway, everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.